So, bar chords. Here's a couple of tips to help you play the bar chords. Now, barring a chord means using the index finger to run across the strings so that you can play the regular shape of an open chord with the other three fingers. They're usually E shape and A shape. Now, you only need enough pressure from the index finger to touch the string down on the neck. But when you first start playing, it can be a bit more difficult because you feel like you've got to really clamp hard to make that each string sound out. But you only really need to start with the finger on the sixth thickest string, and for the E shape, just make sure that you're holding down the first and the second string with this part of the finger. So the others you don't actually need to hold down flat against the fretboard. You can just sort of rest your finger across those. So you're making like a little bit of an arch. It just saves a bit of strength on the finger. So, finger on the sixth string, clamp down the edge with the back of the thumb behind the neck, and then you complete the E shape with these three fingers. And with the A shape, we're using two fingers here, this one and this one. We're starting on the fifth string, so I'm doing the D major A shape here. Starting with the index finger on the fifth string, on the fifth fret, and then I'm laying it down all across the rest of the strings. And this finger just catching the three strings there. Now, it does take practice and repetition to build up the strength and the feel of exactly how hard to hold the strings down, because if you hold them too hard down, you're just going to get aching muscles. But you've got to build up the strength for that. Now, there is a shortcut. I have seen other guitarists use it with the thumb over. This is not really good technique because it strains the wrist here. So if you're playing the thumb over to catch the first note, like this, it's kind of not too good for the wrist, so there is that one, but a power chord will rescue you. Power chord is like playing just three strings of the bar chord, so rather than having to bar all across, again, we're going to do the E shape on the fifth fret, so that's A major. Index finger on the sixth string, and then I'm just playing the first three strings of the guitar. So I'm not going to bother with the whole power chord, the whole bar chord there, because I'm concentrating all of the sound and the tone in the first three strings. And the A shape, again, I'm just going to play three strings, so I'm using this finger on the fifth string, these two fingers on the fourth and the third string. So have you got some bar chords that are changing between the A shape? So I'm playing the bar chords there, but I'm actually only playing three strings. It's kind of an easy way to play them, and it's called power chords. So give it a go, you will get there in the end.